All right. Welcome. It is your boy, known as Donnie.visions. Got the name at the bottom, you know. We are just finally tuning in, finally starting the episodes, the intro, the prologue, the crazy scenarios of Donnie Vision. We are really starting the visionaries. We're starting the tales. We're starting the stories. We're starting everything. Today's episode is gonna just it's just gonna be about an intro about me, just a little bit about just me in general, because I don't want y'all to just jump into the chaos with y'all and just let y'all know everything that's just going on. We gotta ease into that in the episodes. But this is just the first thing that I gotta say. I just go by Donnie. That's my nickname. That's my alias, or what I go by in this world that I want everybody to know me as, and for me to leave behind. I want to go by Donnie Visions. And that's really how I see life. I see life as a vision. We all have our own perspective. We all have our own views, our own way that we see life. So it's like this is just how I see my vision in life, how Donnie's perspective goes down. It ain't perfect. It ain't imperfect. I ain't the best person in the world, but trust me, the way you're gonna hear my story, it'll show that people out here truly will show you how they truly feel. And it's okay. You can't control people. You can't control how they feel. You can't control anything that what a person will do. All you can do is just be that influence in a person's life. I'm literally 28 years old. I come from Richmond, Virginia, a little small place. It ain't nothing big that comes out of Virginia. It ain't nothing crazy that comes out of Virginia. It's a lot of talk, of course. Everybody knows each other. But hey, I made it out. I made it out to a different state. Here I am, living on my own. Hey, we doing it. But, that's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is just the chaos and the things that I go through in life. The things people going through in life that a lot of people don't get to talk about because it's always one sided or it's always a double standard. Well, I'm here to shed light to that because it's crazy. It's crazy how the women be over here one sided niggas, and it's crazy how the niggas be over here one siding the women. But in reality, both sides have their dirt. And what makes it worse in this today's generation of what we live in, nobody want to own up to that shit. Everybody just want to be right. Nobody want to be wrong. Nobody want to learn. Nobody want to take that time to learn themselves, have that hard talk, have that hard communication to actually grow stronger with the person that you're with. Nah, we don't want to do that. Like, just like, nah, you ain't shit. Okay, cool. Let's be toxic. No, me personally, that's why we gonna hear about my perspective, but it's also everybody else's perspective. But the way that I went through my things in life, I'm like, the heart that I give out and the type of person I am, I don't be expecting me to get done dirty the way I do. But even the good people get done bad. It don't matter how good you can be to a person. Don't matter how great you treat them in your mind of how you treat them. If they don't give a fuck or you're not doing what they want you to do, not need, want you to do. Oh yeah, bro, they're not gonna try and hear none of that shit. They don't be giving a fuck. They just be out here vibing. They just be over here doing their own thing. And it's just like I had to learn. I had to learn so much. Getting older, I had to learn from my friends, my family, the relationships, just everything in general. It was just like I had to really evaluate people and just how people are in my life because you only get one chance. So it's like me personally, me being in everybody's life or me being in anybody's life in general, I just want you to remember me as that person that literally was just truly there. I didn't want anything from you. I didn't need anything from you. I just genuinely just wanted to support you. But it's a fact. When I think about it, are they really gonna support you back? Are they really there for you when times get hard? Unless you out there showing that you need help. Are anybody actually gonna knock on your door and be like, "Hey, what's good, nigga? What's up?" Are they actually trying to pull up on you? No. Me as the person I am, it kind of hurts because I always had that. Hey, how you doing? I'm here to help. I'm here to fill your cup. I'm here to show you how great of a person you are. Hey, I'm here to support you. I know you're going through a tough time, but hey, I'm here. But it's just like I don't get it. Because when I go through anything, or I go through any type of tough period in my life, it's excuses. Oh, you doing this, da da da, you doing that, da da da. I'm like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Honestly, I'm a regular person. I go to work. I got a 9 to 5. I handle my bills. I ain't rich. I ain't poor. I could do what I want to. I could travel when I need to. I pay my bills. I got a nice ass car outside that's just chilling that I built personally myself from scratch. So it's just like I got all my priorities handled. So it honestly baffles me when anybody that comes into my life that I didn't chase, or they're just trying, oh, I like the way you live, or da da da. Like they see that type of vision in me. I hate when people try and like come into my peace. Not saying they're disturbing my peace, but they don't know how to enter my realm like organically, just being there, just vibing, just enjoying what I created. Instead, people are just like to mesh, and I'm just like, I'm not in this generation to be all doing all that fake love, like that situationship, like that drama, that toxicity and shit like that. No, me personally, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I like somebody, I like somebody. I'm there for you. I'm literally there for you. I ain't here to switch. I ain't here to play sides. I ain't here to lie to your face. I ain't here to fuck with another shorty. I ain't here to cheat. I ain't here to do none of that. I'm here for you. I support you. I support you, your goals, who you are, your health, your beauty, your glow, everything. You want somebody that actually is going to provide for you. Well, I need you to show that there is a stamp in this relationship. You want me to lead the household, but I can't lead the household if the household itself is out here running them up. You're not even doing anything. That don't mean I need you to be obedient or I need you to do everything X, Y, Z. But at the same time, if I'm handling the household as a whole, like I'm handling every single thing as a man that I am, that I it's not that I'm just doing it just because that's just the person I like. I really don't need to do it. But that's not the mindset of a person that needs to have that where they say, "Oh, that's not my job to do it." You don't do things for a person because you have to do it. You like that's just the job that you do it. You do things for a person because you like them. You want to see them. You want to see them glow. You want to see them shine. A lot of people out here nowadays, they just be wanting stuff from people. They be mixing lust up with like actually getting to know somebody. They don't want to have that genuine conversation. They don't want to have that hard talk. If we down, who gonna pick up the slack? Who gonna do this? Who gonna do that? No, everybody just want everything to be perfect. Nobody want to actually show the person that they're actually trying to be in their life that they're really struggling. They're going through a hard time. They're like they are actually trying to have an open hand. Nobody wants to go to their significant other and that shit just get thrown in their face. That's what I see is like when I see somebody, I see them as you're my safe haven. Not saying that I come to you with all my problems or I expect you to solve everything, but at the same time, I already be in my own mind. I already be going through my own stuff. I already be going through my own life. I already be in my own head. It's not that I overthink, but I already was to myself. I was already in my own self worth. Like me actually realizing myself. I took the time to curate and love myself. I took the time to learn myself, the toxic parts, the best parts, everything. So it's like somebody else coming and seeing that from the outside is different because they see the perspective that you don't see. That's what a lot of people don't want to realize. They only want to see what they see, how they always seen it. But when somebody else come out, they just expect, oh no, I'm gonna subside that. That's why I hate when I talk to somebody. Everybody thinks it's supposed to be the same thing. It's supposed to be pattern. This is supposed to be this. This is supposed to be that. Everybody you meet ain't the same just because they have same tendencies or they did something that the person that you did before didn't. Yes, because you seen that happen. So that's gonna be in your mind that you're gonna adjust to now. You're hoping you see that in anybody that you meet, so you can just be cool with it. No, really learning somebody and literally going through the hard times with somebody, you have to learn. You have to learn the toxicity. You have to be willing to actually grow with somebody. It's not about changing. It's not about changing who you are. It's not about turning yourself into a different person to be for that person and sacrificing your happiness. No, the person that you're supposed to be talking to is supposed to guide your happiness as well as you guiding theirs. Y'all supposed to bond together. Y'all supposed to grow together. Y'all supposed to hurt together. Y'all supposed to it's not supposed to do everything together, but at the same time, y'all are soul bonding, y'all are soul tying. Like people don't do that anymore. They just be over here trying to be cool, or they just be trying to have a title and shit like that. And I'm just over here looking like, no, no. But I will say this: I'm not gonna get too much into this because, like I said, this first episode is a lot to unpack in the 10 minutes that I have been talking. And I have said a lot that I should have had episodes for this. But don't get it wrong. I got a lot to talk about. I got a lot to talk about my life, about just stuff in general. We have a lot of different chapters. This is just the personal gander of what I go through. But we're gonna have different topics. We're gonna have features. We're gonna have everything as the podcast and everything gets more live, as I grow my viewers, as I grow my life and my audience and everything. Oh no, we about to go crazy. We about to go crazy out here. But until then, we're gonna save the storytelling. We're gonna put a pause on this, and we're gonna come back to this more in depth during the next episode of the Donnie.visions trilogy. So until next time, my visionaries, I'ma holla at y'all. Peace.